We are welcoming December with our winter background because today we are opening the 10th doll from the Barbie Looks line. This is Looks number 10 with the Simone face mold. It's been a while since she came out. I think it was 2021, and she's a part of Wave 2. If you're wondering why I'm doing this so late, it's because she was so hard to find. I chanced upon her on Shopee for about 2,000 pesos or roughly $35, give or take. And now, the cheapest I could find the last time I checked is about $100, and no, I'm not doing that. Aside from looking at her details, one other thing that I want to do is give her a restyle a la Miss Universe. Specifically, Miss Universe Asia 2024 Chelsea Manalo, also known as Bulacan Barbie. I found this picture on Instagram from one of her photo shoots, and I think this would be fun to use as our inspo. Simone comes in a standard box for a Looks doll. I believe the theme of this wave was black and silver. The front of the box prominently displays the doll, with Barbie's signature look sign close to the bottom. The left side of the box says Looks in big bold letters, while the right side shows the model number. And here on the back of the box, you can see the other dolls from when she was released. On the left is Model 11 with the Haida face mold, and on the right is number 12 with the Frida face mold. I really want to have Looks dolls from the older waves, but those are either hard to find or too expensive. I still end up getting older dolls, mostly depends on how bad I want it. So one of these days, you may expect unboxing of older Looks dolls. Just saying. Let's get her out of this box so we can see her details up close. I think it would be better for us to take her out from the bottom. Always find it easier to do it this way. And of course, like we always are, trying to be careful in removing the doll from the packaging because we are going to use the box. And here is Looks number 10. Oh, she's so stunning. I have to use our box cutter to remove this. I know there are collectors who do not care about the certificate of authenticity. I may be a part of the minority here, but I try to keep my certificates intact. So as for the plastic stays, I just cut through them because I am not going to keep my dolls tied down anyway. Okay, for this part, I'm going to have to remove the entire plastic piece because I don't want to pull her head out of this. See that? Her hair is tied down by these threads. And of course, these pieces before I show you our doll, I'm going to show you the accessories she comes with. So you've seen our certificate of authenticity earlier. This is generic, but you can see the doll code here on the lower left. She comes with a standard doll stand for a Looks doll. This is a black circular hollow stand. We also have this acrylic stem and the waist holder. Let's assemble our doll stand so I can show off our doll. Let's do a quick 360 of our doll. And that is Looks number 10. Following the theme of these wave, she is wearing metallic colored outfits. And as has been our tradition, I'm going to take her clothes off so we can see things in closer detail. Let's talk about her outfits first. I'm going to start with her top. So this is a silver crop top with puffy sleeves. And I'm not an expert on fabric, but I'm not sure what this is called. It doesn't have a lot of stretch, and this closes with Velcro in the back. And what I like the most about this is all of the edges are finished. You know, there are certain clothing where Mattel does not really finish the sewing on the clothes, but with this one, I like it. Also, I was checking it out more closely earlier, and I noticed that there's this cuff mark on the silver. I am not sure if this has got something to do with the age of the doll, because, you know, she's released in 2021, so it may be because of that. But looking closely, I'm not sure if it's even visible on camera. It doesn't look like it's been scuffed. It almost looks like the fabric is already like this when this was made into a doll shirt, if you know what I mean. What's that? Oh, okay. I thought it's just this part. Turns out there's a bigger mark here on the back. Yeah, this is ugly. I don't like it. Well, in any case, that should not bother me anyway, because if we are to display the doll, this is going to be on the back. It's not going to be visible. Still. She's also wearing this skirt made of glossy black faux leather, and this also velcros in the back. And if you open it, you can see that there's a ribbon here, and this is very helpful in ensuring that it doesn't ride up the doll's waist. If you turn it inside out, you can see that there's a Barbie signature tag. Can you read that? This material reminds me so much of the skirt Looks number 20 wears. This is very prone to creasing, so pose your dolls with caution, or maybe you can have them wear something else when taking sitting pictures. She's also wearing this pair of silver ankle high boots with high heels, which further add to her height. And speaking of height, here is our doll. Looks number 10 is on a tall body. And she also has articulation for a made-to-move doll. You can move her head around like so. Her arms can move forward and backward, and her upper arm can also twist like this. Of course, her double jointed elbow can flex all the way, just like that, and you can also move her wrist around like this. And what I like the most about all made-to-move dolls is the upper torso articulation. We also have an articulation here at the hip. You can also twist her upper thigh like so. We can bend her knees. And lastly, she has articulation at the ankle. And by the way, this here is from when she was wearing the skirt earlier, probably to keep the skirt from riding up. Let's just rub this off because I don't like it. I believe this is tape. You know, that kind that they use for clothes. It doesn't feel like a regular double-sided tape. For some reason, it's stickier. Looks number 10 has the Nubian skin tone, which is one of the darkest I know. Here she is standing next to looks number 21. Comparing to her, she is much darker and has a much cooler undertone. And here she is next to looks number 24. Aside from her, she's also the only doll I have with the Simone face mold. And I love both of these so much. You wouldn't even know they're the same face mold unless you look at them closely. Looks number 10 has thick eyebrows. Her eyes are light brown. Actually, it looks more like orange to me. And you can also see that she has purple and a pink eyeshadow. I like that they used a dark lip color because it complements her so much. Comparing her makeup to the inspo photo I showed earlier, I know that her makeup looks so much bolder, but I love that she also has long black hair just like Chelsea in the picture. In the inspo photo, Chelsea is wearing an orange tube top paired with this mermaid skirt and matching long gloves. I couldn't find that outfit in 1/6 scale, so I tried my hand at sewing her entire outfit. I used velvet fabric for everything, which is kinda thick. I made this tube top, her skirt, her boots, and her gloves. I didn't make regular gloves with fingers because I made one, it looked like a kitchen mitt on her, so I scrapped that idea. I made her gloves like Pink Premier's gloves with both ends open. I think these are called sleevelets. Also, funny thing about her skirt is I had to learn how to make a scrunchie to make this. Yeah, this is a scrunchie. It's a DIY scrunchie I sewed onto the mermaid skirt. Now, this is not perfect, okay? I have not sewn anything bigger than a doll shirt, so I had to look things up, and everything's a product of trial and error, but I think it turned out great. I wish I'd recorded the process of making the outfit, but I wasn't even expecting it would turn out okay, so here we are. Okay, I think I'm going to start with her top first. So for this one, I realized I didn't have to finish the edges because it curls on its own, which is great. Also, I did not use snaps or velcros here because the fabric is very stretchy. If I slip it on like so from the bottom, you can see that it stretches so well. And hold on. There. Okay. It fits perfectly. And I'm noticing that it's slipping off, so I'm going to get a double-sided tape. I'm not going to need a lot. Actually, just need 2 small strips. Okay. I'm going to need just enough to hold the tube top in place. Okay, finally. Okay, let's adjust that, and that should hold it in place. Perfect. Alright, I forgot to mention, I also put this garter here. We're just going to have her legs go through here because in my test doll, it kept riding up her waist. So I thought there has to be something I can do here. So yeah. Okay. And then let's have her wear the boots. These are more like socks actually. And then we have her gloves. I couldn't find a thinner fabric that we can use for her gloves, so I ended up making sleevelets instead. I also tried going through my stash of fabrics, but I just couldn't find anything that has the same shade, so yeah, this'll do. I'm loving this already, but we are not done yet. In the inspo photo, Chelsea's wearing a pair of golden hoop earrings. However, our doll does not have piercings. And with this being my only Looks 10 doll, I'm sorry, but I am not going to give her a long-term modification. But I discovered an alternative way to make her wear earrings without piercings. I have this pair of faux gold earrings that I got from a bazaar for 25 pesos, roughly 43 cents. I get a small piece of poster putty. I'm going to tuck this right behind her ear. And then I'm going to add our earring. And oh my goodness, look at that. Wait, let's do the same to the other ear. I think that turned out great. Our doll has really long hair, so I'm glad it covered her ears when it's down. I like this method because you can make your doll wear earrings without piercing them. And also you can adjust the position, provided that your poster putty is still soft and pliable. You won't have any issues moving it around. Also, this is going to work perfectly for lighter earrings as long as a poster putty could hold. I have this sunburst necklace. Actually, it's a part of a longer human necklace that I bought. And I only cut a portion that we're going to use for her. And to add a little something to her handless gloves, I'm going to add these gold earrings as bracelets. It's a little loose, but I think it's okay. Hang on, we are not done just yet. Yeah, it's a little loose, but I think if we are to adjust it a little, just like that. Okay, and now that she's all glammed up, let's set up a background inspired by her shoot. I love how this color complements her skin tone. I know I could have done a better job with the clothes, but this is our first time making something like this, and I'm truly proud of how it turned out. I'm looking forward to learning more sewing so we can make our own dolls' clothes to save some money. Let us know in the comments down below what you think. Thank you for joining us in unboxing and reviewing Looks number 10, and giving her a restyle a la Miss Universe Asia Chelsea Manalo. Give us a like, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We'll see you next time.